Hello students, welcome to my channel. In this session, we will take up profit and loss basic concepts. Profit and loss is a very important topic for competitive examinations. We get good number of questions from this topic. And it's the good thing is it's a very easy topic to learn. So let's start with the basic concepts. We'll start with an example. Let's say there is a shopkeeper who bought an article for say 1000 rupees. This 1000 is the cost for him. Now he wants to sell this, so he puts it for sale in the shop. Will he put 1000 rupees as the price, the tag to the article? No, no one will put his cost price on the article on display. He will normally increase the price and put it, right? Let's say he marks the price as 1400. The marked price is 1400. Marked price means the price that he has put on the article, or we say the labeled price. We'll put the price label or tagged price. We put the tag, price tag, or we put the list. These articles are 1400 rupees like this. So the listed price, labeled price, marked price is 1400. Normally we increase the price and put it on the article. So when you or I go to the shop and we want to buy this, so if he is selling it, so we are buying at 1400 rupees. So because the price is 1400, we are buying at 1400 means rather the shopkeeper is selling the product at 1400. The shopkeeper marked his product as 1400 and he is selling the product at 1400 to us. So here market price and selling price are one and the same. Yes, market price is equal to selling price here. But will they be always same? Not necessary. When they will not be same? Suppose if he offers discount, or as a customer you ask for a discount, so finally he prefers to give 20%. Let us say if he gives 20% discount, then how much you pay? 20% discount on what he gives? On 1000 rupees. 1000 rupees is the price we don't know. What we know, the price, the only price we know is 1400 here, right? Because that is the price marked on the article. So this 20% will be on 1400. How much it is? 280 rupees. So 280 rupees discount is given. So 1400 minus 280, finally at what rate is selling? 1120 rupees is the rate at which finally he sells the article, right? Here there are three prices that we have come across: cost price, market price, selling price. The price at which the shopkeeper bought the article is 1000 rupees, that is his cost price. The rate at which he is marking it on the product is market price. The rate at which finally he is selling it as selling price. Market price and selling price will be different if there is a discount. Market price and selling price will be same if there is no discount, right? Okay. Now one more thing. After all, he does the business for profit. So he bought it for 1000. Finally, he is selling for 1120. In this transaction, how much profit he is making? Profit or loss? He is making profit. How can you say? Because he is selling it more than what he bought, right? So 1120 minus 1000, it is 120 rupees is the gain or profit we can say. Because how can I say it is profit? Because the selling price, the rate at which is sold is more than cost price. Then I can say it is a gain. Suppose if he sold only for 900 rupees, if the selling price is 900, but he bought for 1000, if selling price is less than cost price, we say he lost some money, right? But here it is 1120 profit. So how much is the profit? 120. But most of the time we are interested in knowing profit percentage. This 120 rupees profit on what? On 1400, on 1120 or on 1000? See, for the shopkeeper to make 120 rupees profit, how much money he has put in the business? He has not put 1120 in the business. He has not put 1400. He has put 1000. So 11 of that 120 profit on 1000 rupees, percentage means into 100. You can see two zeros, one more zero. There is a profit of 12%, right? Here if you see 1000 rupees to 1400, how much percentage has increased? Come on, there is an increase of 100. In the previous module we have percentages concepts discussed. That time we have taken a percentage increase decrease. 1000 to 1400, I've increased it by 400 from 1000 into 100. So how much it is? I've increased it by 40%. So the shopkeeper increased the product by 40%, marketed it by 40% more, then he's giving 20% discount. Finally, he's making how much profit? 12%. Here, few points for your consideration. When I say there is a discount is always given on market price. If you observe, the whole of this topic can be summed up only in two statements, students, that we have already done in this example. When I say discount is always calculated on market price, because for someone who is buying, he will only know the price marked, right? And for a trader to check whether he got profit or loss or how much percentage profit he got, your profit should be always compared with your cost price. Profit or loss is always on cost price. If you stick to these 2 points, we can always solve any problem, right? So this is the transaction. You bought, he increased the price, finally he gave discount. The difference between, if you see here, what is the discount? The difference between market price and selling price. The difference between market price and selling price is the discount. What is the profit? The difference between selling price and cost price. If selling price is more than cost price, we say profit. What is loss means? If selling price is less than cost price, or if cost price is more, then it is loss. Cost price minus selling price. When we say discount is always compared on market price. When I say there is a discount of 20%, it is 20% on market price. Please remember, discount percentage is discount on, I'll show you the typed version, don't worry, on market price. You see this 280 is on 1400, that's why it is 20%. Discount percentage is discount by market price into 100. This 280 by 1400 only will give you 20%, right? When I say there is a profit percent, profit is always on what? Profit is always on cost price into 100, right? So there is a price at which you bought, there is a price at which you mark, there is a price at which you sell, right? Okay, this is the overall basic structure of profit and loss, basic concepts. Now let me show you a few more slides and discuss them in detail. What is the cost price? The rate at which he bought the article. Next, in this case, in that example, what was the cost price? What was the cost price? In that example, we have taken 1000 rupees. What is the selling price? 1120. What is the market price? 1400. What is the selling price? Selling price is the rate at which finally the article was sold, that is 1120. What is the market price? The rate at which you mark the product, which is in this case 1400. Market price, labeled price, listed price, tagged price, all same. What is the discount? Discount is nothing but market price minus selling price. 1400 minus 1120, it is 280. If the discount is 0, means market price and selling price are one and the same. Profit means what? Profit is how much in this case? Profit is nothing but selling price minus cost price. In this case, 1120 minus 1000, 120. Whatever I have explained you, we are just taking step by step once again. Loss means when it gets, in case if selling price is less than cost price, then it is loss. The loss will be, because selling price is less, cost price is more, loss will be cost price minus selling price, right? Okay, let's take up now the 2 points, whatever I said. What I said, discount is always calculated on market price, profit or loss is always calculated on cost price. These are the 2 points I've already explained you. So this point also we did, because discount is always calculated on market price, discount percentage is discount by market price into 100. Profit percent means profit is always on cost price, profit percent means profit by cost price into 100. Loss percentage is what? Loss by cost price into 100, right? Okay, let me ask you one more thing. See, what do you mean by selling an article at discount? Suppose you are selling the article at 20% discount. What do you mean by selling an article at 20% discount? Say 1400 rupees was there, 20% of 1400 was 280. Finally, you sold at 1120 in the example. What do you mean by selling at discount? Means you are reducing the market price, yes or no? Tell me, if I am reducing it by 20%, the selling price 1120 what I have, Is it not 80% of the market price 1400? You can see here 14 8s are 1120. Why? Because I am giving 20% discount. So when I am giving 20% discount, my selling price is 80% of the market price. Why? 20% less is, if you recall the percentage discussed in the previous, you can see the playlist on percentages. If you haven't watched those videos, please watch those videos. If there is 10% less, it is 90%. If it is 10% more, we say 110%. Here, when I say I'm giving discount, means I'm reducing the price. When I give 20% discount, the selling price is nothing but 80% of market price. That's what is happening. You can check. If I give you 10% discount, it is 90% of the market price, because 10% less than market price. If I give you 25%, it is 75% of the market price. If I give you D% discount, come again, 10% less means 100 minus 10, 90. 20% discount means 100 minus 20, 80. If there is a discount of 25%, it is 75%. If there is a discount of D%, what is my selling price? 100 minus D by, I'll show you this detailed one. Selling price is what I can say. Selling price is 100 minus discount by 100 into market price. See, if you see this, when discount is 20, 100 minus 20, 80% of market price. When discount is 10%, 100 minus 10. If discount is 30, 100 minus 30, 70. If discount is 25%, 100 minus 25, 75. Like this we can write, students. Okay. So you don't need to learn as if it's formula. If you understand the concept, if there is a discount of 5%, selling price is 5% less, I can say 95%. You don't have to write formula like this and substitute the numbers. Similarly, look at cost price. Suppose if I have a cost price 200 rupees, cost price of an article is 200. I am making 10% profit. If I say, my profit is always on what? On cost price. Profit is always on cost price. When I say there is a 10% profit, 10% on 200. 10% on 200. How much it is? 20. What do you mean by I am selling an article at 20 rupees profit? You are selling at profit means you are selling at more than the rate at which you bought, right? So that means I am selling finally at what rate? 200 rupees my investment. 20 rupees I am gaining means I am selling at 220. As I said, 10% less is 90%. 10% more is 110% of the cost price. Yes or no? This 220, is it not 110% of 200? Yes. So if there is a profit of 10%, selling price is 110% of the cost price. If there is a profit of 20%, selling price is 120% of the cost price. If there is a profit of 30%, selling price is 130% of the cost price. If there is a profit of P%, what I can say, selling price is 100 plus P% of cost price. See, if the P is 10, you are getting 100 plus 10, 110. If P is 20, 100 plus 20, 120. If P is 30, 100 plus 30, 130. Let me show you this. That's what I'm saying. If there is a discount of D%, 100 minus discount by 100 into market price, because discount is always on market price. If there is a profit of P%, then I'll say profit is always on cost price, 100 plus P% of cost price, whatever I have discussed. Now, when I know selling price and market price relation, I know selling price and cost price relation. Cost price is equal to, if I write this by this, selling price gets cancelled. So what happens? Cost price will be 100 minus discount by 100 plus profit into market price. Is that okay? Right. This is about your cost price, market price relation, right? So, but what I want you to say, students, is this. The moment I say discount is 25%, you should say selling price is 75% of market price. If you know selling price, you can find market price. If you know market price, you can find selling price. Suppose if I know market price is 400, I can find selling price directly. 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 75 fours, 300 I can say. Or if I know selling price, I can find market price. Suppose if selling price is say 450, then I can say 75, 6, 450. I can say market price is 6 into 100, 600. That's what. If you know selling price, you can find market price. If you know market price, you can find selling price. That's what when you know this one. Suppose if I say there is a profit of 25%, profit is always on cost price. I'm selling article at 25% more. My selling price is 125% of cost price. If you know selling price, you can find cost price. If you know cost price, you can find selling price. Suppose if I say cost price is 400, what happens? 100 gets cancelled, 125 force 500 I'll get. Selling price is 500. Suppose if I give you selling price, let us say selling price is 125% of cost price. If I know selling price is, suppose, let's say 750, what I can say 125 6. If I cross multiply, I get cost price is 600. Similarly, if I say there is a loss of 25%, what do you mean by selling at loss? You are selling at loss means you are selling at a rate which is less than your cost price, right? So I'm selling for loss means I'm selling it less than what I bought. So 25% loss means 25% less than cost price. I can say selling price is 75% of cost price because it's loss. Instead of plus P, wherever there is a loss, we will say minus L. You can see here, if I know cost price is, suppose, let us say 600, then what is selling price will be 75 into 6, 450. Or if I know selling price, I can find cost price. Selling price is 75% of cost price. If I know selling price is 375, what is cost price? 75, 5 is 375, cost price is 500, right? Like this, once we know one price, we can find the other price. If you stick to this basic definition that profit or loss is always on cost price, discount is always on market price, we can solve any question on profit and loss. In the following video, we will look at different types of profit and loss questions, right? So thank you.